Hello and welcome to Shebogan Who. A couple of years ago, I organised a collaboration between a bunch of different Doctor Who YouTubers called One Fantastic Scene. That collaboration was to celebrate the return of Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor and to help show his era some love. Now that Jodie Whittaker's regenerated, I thought it'd be nice to do the same for her, especially since there's a lot of negativity surrounding this era in the fandom. So this time me and my mate Smallhead have got together as many YouTubers as we could to talk about their favourite scenes from Jodie Whittaker's time on the show. We've called it One Brilliant Scene. The scene I've chosen isn't necessarily my number one favourite 13th Doctor scene, although it is definitely in the top 10, but rather a scene that I love that I felt no one else would talk about, and no one else did, so I was spot on. My one brilliant scene is My Beautiful Ghost Monument from, you've guessed it, The Ghost Monument, which, by the way, is an absolutely banger name for an episode and just like for anything. The Ghost Monument's a proper heavy name. The scene starts with the fam stranded on desolation with no means of escape. All hope seems to be lost until the TARDIS starts to materialise in the distance, although it seems to be struggling. So the Doctor takes out the sonic screwdriver to assist her and begs it to stabilise, even briefly forgetting that she's now a woman, when she says,
"Come to Daddy. Mummy. I really need you right now."
Which I think is hilarious, by the way. And then the TARDIS finally locks on and stabilises, and the Doctor says,
"My beautiful ghost monument."
And then the fam, the audience, and the Doctor are all introduced to the new TARDIS, which, by the way, is the best exterior that's ever been on the entire show. It's amazing. It's pure quality, and I'm not surprised it's getting carried into the next era, even if it is just for the 60th anniversary. Because it is amazing. It's going to be hard to top if they try to. The Doctor approaches the TARDIS, and it's quite an intimate scene, which I think is amazing because it shows the bond that they have together, even if they are both new. The Doctor even comments saying, "You've done yourself up." I think that's a great line of dialogue. The Doctor looks so relieved and happy to have the TARDIS back, and it's great. And then her face drops a bit and she goes, "I've lost my key." And the TARDIS doors open automatically. And I think that's probably one of my favourite moments from the entire show. It's so well done, and I think it's got so much emotion and meaning behind it, and really helps to show the bond that the two have. The Doctor enters the TARDIS. It's then that we get a twist on the classic Doctor phrase, "You've redecorated, I don't like it," when the 13th Doctor says, "You've redecorated, I really like it." This further reinforces the 13th Doctor as an optimistic character, full of hope, which is what Chris Chibnall always intended her to be, as shown in her final scenes in The Power of the Doctor when she regenerates. Doctor walks into the TARDIS, and we're finally shown the new interior, which is also probably my favourite TARDIS interior. I think it's great. I love the crystals. I love all the metal cog stuff going around the edges. I love the blue lighting. The custard cream dispenser's great. It's absolutely mad they'd never use that ever again. Would have been great if before she regenerated she took out the custard cream or something, but can't have everything. And the whole thing is beautifully scored by one of the best tracks Segun Akinola has done for the entire show. Out of everything he's done for the show, that track's still probably in my top 3. And you know what? So's the Series 11 soundtrack as a whole. I'd say that's definitely top 3 Doctor Who soundtracks ever. Absolutely love it. There's a moment towards the end of this scene where Yaz questions if the Doctor even believed she'd be able to get them home safe. And the Doctor says,
"No, never doubted. Don't know what you mean."
I think this is a great moment, and it's such a classic feeling Doctor moment. I could see David Tennant or Matt Smith or anyone doing this exact thing. It's so good. And it leads into the Doctor being "So am I taking you home then?" And Yaz is like, "Can you?" And then the Doctor replies,
"Start believing."
Then she eats a custard cream, the TARDIS dematerialises, and the credits roll. Overall, I'd say that's an amazing end to the episode, but more importantly, I think that's one brilliant scene. If you enjoyed this video, then definitely check out the playlist because it's full of videos by people far more competent than I am, and you'll definitely love them. And if you love this and one fantastic scene, then definitely stick around because I'm sure we'll make another one eventually. Thanks for watching.